wild dream the other night, and the image is just burned into my brain. That looks like nothing. Looks like a child drew this. That's fine. Mix as many textures or supplies as I come up with as I go. That's just my weakness in life, which I need no more prints. Glow in the dark horror coloring book. Did you ever think you would need this in your life? No. This whole video is just figuring it out as we go. Hi guys, and welcome back. This week's video is kind of on a whim, but kind of not, because I referenced a frame I had bought on a previous painting video that I needed to find a purpose for. So I have found that purpose. I randomly had a wild dream the other night, and the image is just burned into my brain. So I thought the best way to rid myself of that was to put it in a piece. So as much as I didn't plan this video, I did have an idea that I would eventually fill this frame with something. So I'm going to show you the idea fairly quickly. I did sketch it out so I didn't lose it, even though there's no way I could have lost this. This is a rough sketch though, and that looks like nothing. Looks like a child drew this. That's fine. It's just the idea of how I'm going to shape the piece. In my head right now, I'm going to use a mixed media of both collage, and I get to use, which I showed these on a past video, I'm going to mess around with these new acrylics. Well, new and not, because they were bought used, but I'm going to mess around with these. Just mix as many textures or supplies as I come up with as I go. So that's the plan. We'll see what comes out. Hopefully I can replicate it like it's sitting in my brain and we'll see how that goes. Also though, I did get just a few items. I always try to include those in these videos because I'm in the process of talking anyway, so why not? So of course they were from the Dollar Tree because that's just my weakness in life. But I bought these little butterflies. They are 3-dimensional, so the little wings, see that? The little wings are popped off there. It's just the cutest thing ever. So I'm going to hang these probably throughout the office or on something. I'll figure that out. And then I found this print, which I need no more prints in my life, but it is a mix of floral and insects. There's tiny bees in there. The colors are so cute. I did purchase it. I'm going to find a spot. I still have spots, and since it's fairly little, maybe we could start like above my windows or something until these walls are just completely collaged. So we'll also figure that out. This whole video is just figuring it out as we go. I wanted to show you this because these stickers, we bought our oldest a horror themed sticker book. So all the stickers were just different scary things basically. But my husband said the deal was that he wanted a couple stickers. So he picked these out of the book, and I put them on the paper so that I can eventually make a tattoo stencil from these and tattoo him. So this will also be a future video. A lot of these may or may not, I would assume this would be for sure, but some of these will end up future videos too, which is why I always mention, you know, what I come across. But this is definitely going to be a future video. I found this at Five Below. Five Below is becoming my next weakness because I don't really care about anything else they have there, but their art supplies, their coloring books, their actual books are so affordable. So you go in and you don't know you're looking for these things. So you're setting yourself up for failure right there. But you come across things like a glow-in-the-dark horror coloring book. Did you ever think you would need this in your life? No, but they have it. So I just purchased it. And I'm going to do another walkthrough of this, like another walkthrough coloring book, because I thought I found the ultimate one with the Monster Romance. But I did skim through this a little, and it gets better. So we're going to go through this together in a future video, which I might actually be filming that one this week as well. But I'm super excited to do that again. I know it wasn't like a huge hit, which is fine because I really genuinely enjoyed just skimming through the pages with you guys and showing you the, you know, all the images in this. I just thought some of the last ones in the previous video were so beautifully done. I have started coloring in that too, which I plan to do like I'm still getting a hang of the community post, so you can kind of post like any social media through YouTube as well. And I kind of wanted to post a progress photo of one of the pictures that I started in that romance coloring book. So I may or may not post that here in the near future. But anyway, besides the items that I bought, the real point of the video is I have to get this dream out of my brain and let it live on cardboard. It's going to be cardboard. This is the canvas, by the way. This is just the cardboard that came with the frame. I try to utilize all things. So if this can be reused as a canvas, why would I try to do anything else? It has texture. It was the same concept I used in my previous painting video. So I'm going to set up and just go for it and see if I can get it out of my brain. So hopefully you stick around for that. So basically, this is the structure of what I saw. And I ended up collaging like 90% of this. I always want to paint and then I just need the texture. So a lot of this is collaged, but what I'm going to do now is let like the bones of this dry completely. And in a couple hours, I'll come back and I'll add in all the detailing because I can see the concept. Once again, like I did in the last paint video, what do you see right now at this point in the process? Do you see anything, or maybe it's something different than what I have going on? So, like I said, I'm gonna let it dry. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna add all the like structure to the bones of this, the highlights, the details, and then everything will start to pop out more than this is. This looks like that to anybody else. So I will see you back in a little bit. This is finished. I wouldn't say I'd go back in and do anything else to it. It is drying. I had put the brown wash over the side walls, which I I did not like that. When I went back and looked at it from afar, it took away from the main focus. So I did go back in, added more collage over that. That's why I love collage so much, because you can mess up and just go back through, go over it, and you can't see anything that you messed up underneath there. So I'm gonna let it dry completely, and then I will show you it in the frame. Ta-da! In the frame, and the sunlight's coming in. It's my favorite time of the day. The sunlight comes in, check that out on the wall. Oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. So nice, but then this is all done. So I'll find some place to hang it. I'll probably show you in the future, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.